I cannot believe how beautiful this is.
Hey, I'm Doug. So I had a sailing YouTube channel, but I've decided to trade in the stress of the high seas to find my adventures on land. Hiking, hanging out with my dogs, and just seeing what we can get into. Welcome.
Just picked up some groceries. I was over at Publix because they just have great organic stuff.
But wait, hold on a minute. Just where did all this start? You see, over the last year, I have in my spare time been building up this NPR box truck into an off-grid camper. Van life, so to speak. I added insulation, plumbing, countertops, and all the good stuff in the Florida heat. But this isn't a build video. We'll get into that kind of stuff some other time.
Let me see if I can get everyone some more light here. Have not quite figured out exactly how I want to organize all this stuff yet. So I got this basket over here. I'm gonna hold the fruits in. Got some bananas, some cherries. I like Publix because it has really quality stuff. Like I got this ground beef from White Oaks Farms in Georgia. Fully regenerative agriculture operation, and which means that there's no monoculture farming. So their stuff is nutrient rich, no hormones, none of that stuff ever. Got some organic steaks, organic almond milk. Nutrition's kind of a big part of my thing. I want to live a nice health span, be as healthy as long as I can, so nutrition's super important. And I got some blueberries. Truck is up. Let's kill some lights. Let's get ready for the road. I got this giant carbon sink, which is great because it holds all the stuff that I don't want to fall around. This is nice. Turn off these lights. My fruit basket goes up hill on my locked-in shelf. So let's get ready to roll. I like to do a quick check before I hit the road, just to make sure everything's all buttoned up. So, like, check the back, make sure the lock's good, make sure the door's not gonna open. Check the new diesel heater. As I learned in Virginia, I gotta check this door. Just make sure everything's all nice and tightened up for the highway. Just filled up the tank. Now I'm gonna fill up my little diesel heater. Well, I guess that's full. Still got about 2 hours of driving. Just kind of booking it to where I want to get. See if I can find a spot for the dogs to walk around. On, back over there. Over, that side. Over there. You gotta go potty? Okay. So pulling the Walmart camp tonight. Just pulled in. Cam is already settling in nicely. Bailey's on her first trip, so she hasn't really done much of this. But I'm just kind of settle in. Take the diesel heater on some lights. Cook a little chow. Got a little organization to do. I just bought all this stuff for my drawers, just better organization. I like the backdrop, so this is what I'm gonna do for this backdrop. So I'll get that done sometime here shortly. But we're just gonna kind of chill out. I'm only an hour away from this canyon area that I want to camp in, down in over in like eastern Georgia. So just hanging out in the southeast. So I haven't done a fancy setup on my diesel heat vent, but I got it in now. So my diesel heater, if you can see the vent, is right here. And she's blowing nice and warm. I have no idea how the settings work. So it says 18 degrees. It's blowing 126. So I don't know. Maybe at some point tonight I'll read that handbook. But it's blowing nice and warm. Bailey's checking it out. Okay. I'm still just getting all the construction dust out of this place. And Bailey's not good at this at all. She just knocked the food all over the place. There's my cook setup. Got one burner. I'm digging the induction though. I might do more. Then I have my bamboo cutting boards. My bamboo cutting boards to Nate. I am making grass-fed ground beef, a grass-fed filet, and I have various organic fruits. I'm starving. Looks great. I don't have my TV. Isn't powered up yet, so I can't put my show on TV just yet, but I'll have it there soon. But for now, set up on my iPad. Gonna watch a little 1883 because I heard it's pretty awesome. And the guy, right? All of his shows he does are pretty cool. He did Yellowstone and he's doing Landman, so dude, his stuff's on point. So I'm sure this is gonna be great too. Well, good morning. Are you ready for your camper van coffee scene? I'll tell you one thing. That little diesel heater, whew, that thing was awesome. Made it even too warm in here. Sure worked good. Good morning, Cam. And good morning, Miss Bailey. You guys want to go sit in the truck while it warms up? You guys ready to go sit in the truck while it warms up? Smart Shunt app says we got took the batteries all the way down to 15%. So I'll probably open up the back and see if it's how accurate that is of the solar charger, because it's kind of a lot considering I have two 400 amp hours of battery. Often says I only use 230 amp hours, which is like one battery worth, so it really should be more like 50%. So shows you. But it says that I only use 235 amp hours, which is like just over 50% of two 200 amp hour batteries. So I'll have to see what's up with that. So you know, when you wake up, when you pull in somewhere and it's nighttime, you don't really get to see where you pulled in. Looks like that noise I heard all night was a cotton gin. So they're over there spinning cotton all night. Cause boy, I heard that thing running all night. I'm looking on the app, and the app said I only have 19% battery. So we're gonna take a look back here. And this one says I'm at 78%. So I'm gonna go with that one, because I didn't feel like I would have taken much juice with what I did yesterday. You guys ready to hit the road? I just found a little spot just right up from Walmart where I can let these two get out and run it out for a little bit. Boom. Boom. Because they gotta do that. I like getting out here in those rural areas just because there's just more freedom than in the city, especially when you're with your little puppies and stuff. So these two, for the first time, are seeing some cotton. You know, this is what's just so awesome and cool about this kind of style of life for me. It's just, I cannot believe how beautiful this is here.
Yeah, right there. Right here. Now let's go.
Mama says she's
Check out the
doing
weekend deal.
fine. Sawyer's climbing all the lines. Pastor claims it's almost time for the rapture.
So I'm at Canyon State Park here in Georgia. Looks like a nice little loop trail. This is my first time ever hiking in Georgia. Really doing anything in Georgia except driving through it, I guess. Major stream ahead. Just following the creek bed up. You know, it's funny that it always takes me like a day plus to shake off the I gotta be somewhere feeling that I get working, or just like running my life with my kids. And it's cool to do that, but it gives you like this parent anxiety of like, oh, you gotta be there, make sure they're okay, but mine are getting older, so I guess that's the empty nesting thing. I gotta just be cool with them being where they are so I can do my thing. But look at these canyons. Guys, just like sand, like you could whittle it away. I passed 3 different people that were staring at their cell phones while walking between 2 beautiful canyons. I'm a reenactment. Ready? This is what I saw on the trail. Staring at their phones amongst all this cool, beautiful stuff. Man, the world's broken. Should probably tell Gas Monkey that there's an old truck out here that they can restore. Look at this view. Holy smokes.
Bridle, trained to be tame. Nature gave a new name. Source to nurture the world. Ready, sing a new tune. Weight of it all won't get me down.
Without a doubt, the sketchiest road I've taken this thing on. Here's the campsite for today. That's way off the main road. Pretty sure I can just let my little ones kind of roam around. This is a good area. This is a good spot. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's super quiet. It's nice. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Take a look at her all opened up. So I got nature. Hopefully not too much nature coming in. Lots of fresh air. Definitely thinking that I'm gonna have to screen. Put a nice screen there. Some sort of a screen there. Like one of those ones that collapses or something. Time to make some lunch. I'm hungry. Pretty much no chance that those coals are gonna cook anything from that distance, so I'm gonna put together my little grill and move the coals over for that. I like grilling food, so I'm gonna grill up some stuff that'll last me like probably a couple days. Everything on there is grass-fed and regenerative, which means it's full of real nutrition. I've had arthritis in my elbows since I did this David Goggins workout, and everything got hurt, and being 48 just wasn't recovering, but so I've been doing a lot of this. Now that I'm doing this meat and fruit, for the first time, I can actually feel some progress in inflammation, so maybe those guys are onto something. Good job. You're such a good dog. Yeah, I don't know if it's winter or because it's in these little plateau foothills. It really looks a lot like Peoria, Illinois. It's got a very similar look to it. I guess that's the central US? I don't know. It's pretty though. I'm gonna grab a shower because I just ate and it's delicious. Pre-shower protocol. I just have to turn on the hot water heater. Now that's on. I give it about 10 minutes to heat up while I'm picking up in here. So I get to put up my first adventure sticker. So we got Providence Canyon State Park, Georgia. I get to put that one up on the ceiling. The first adventure I took in this was the first places I visited were just that road trip to take my dad home, you know, to lay him to rest. But this one was a trip, so I want to keep this thing as stealthy as possible because I don't know where the road will go as far as like how I have to camp in it. So I'm gonna put my stickers up here. So our first one, numero uno, Providence Canyon State Park, Georgia. My first adventure. And there's our first patch. So there's our first patch up here in the box truck. Up on the ceiling. Cool stuff.